GG's, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Yep.
Thank you and me, buddy. We decided on a best of 69 that doing the introduction is going to get a little bit redundant. So, Cactus Valley, there you go. Maybe 5 minutes. It gives me time to get a cup of coffee.
Restroom break.
Yeah.
Jetrix has won a Masters tournament.
Who did?
Jetrix, one of the simulated or automated tournaments. Get himself one of those in-game trophies.
You alright? You ever watch? No, you probably don't watch Ralligan because he's a serve player. He's from Switzerland. He's got a lot of, let's see, what's the word I want? Unique builds, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, he is so much fun to watch. And then he has this thing on his stream that you get so many points for every 5 minutes you watch him or something. Then you can bet on his games.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah, it's cool. A lot of fun. He has like a 90%. He's a grandmaster. He has like a 90% win rate against Terran. He always does like that opener where he denies the command center, puts down a roach warren, they spot the roach warren, then he goes mutas, and then he does like 4 base.
Okay.
And he just crushes Terran. Alright, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Alright, looks like we're loading in to Cactus Valley. A map Kidnot was waiting for. Random versus random, John versus Fade. Do I need to explain anything else? I don't think so. So Fade is going to be... I think we've been getting this matchup a lot. This TVP where John is the Terran, and we're gonna get cross spawns on Cactus Valley. Is there anything to note about that? I don't think so. Cactus Valley has a nice spot for siege tanks. I don't remember anything else about this map. It's been quite a while. I mean, 4-player maps kind of fell out of fashion with Legacy of the Void because of how dependent maps are. Or like the economy change, rather, I should say. So we just don't see games on them. But we're gonna get another quick double gas coming out of Fade. So I guess he wants to do something aggressive, something cheesy. This probe, Okay.
Well, started.
Yeah, so at this point, I believe Fade knows that his opponent is not south of him, and he's put down this proxy pylon, not actually confirming that his... Okay. So now he knows for certain, by process of elimination, that John must be cross-spawned from him. So he knows that this pylon is close to his opponent.
So there should be a Stargate.
Right, that's my thinking too.
Yeah. Yep, there's a Stargate.
Okay.
And then it makes a stalker at home for the Reaper. Okay.
Alright, so proxy Stargate on a 4-player map.
That's...
I think this could go, like, really well for him, because
Yeah.
John's just gonna be thinking, oh, 4-player map, can't cheese right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, we all know that's not true, but it's one of those things we tell ourselves because it takes a lot more work to cheese on a 4-player map, so why would you bother?
Yeah. Well, like I was telling Faith there that on the 4-player maps, a lot of times it's really good for ZVZ to cheese because you don't expect it. So he's actually making an oracle.
You know, in this situation where the Reaper finds it so quickly, it might have been better that he made the oracle as opposed to trying to go for like void rays and shield batteries.
You think so?
Yeah,
he's
because
just, oh god, he's standing behind it. We're gonna have a macro game.
the oracle is still going to, like, even being scouted, it's still going to get a good number of
Oh yeah.
damage. I'm actually surprised.
Oh, and he actually got it.
Yeah, I feel like he could have gotten more than 4 SCVs with a little bit better targeting. Like, maybe a 5th one. But, oh well. It is what it is.
Now he's got his turrets down. He's gonna be fine against the next oracle.
There isn't another one, or, well, okay.
Yeah,
it's out on the other side. I just missed it.
Yeah.
There's that 5th one. Better late than never.
Too. He actually got 2 kills.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Losing that oracle is really unfortunate, because had he saved that oracle, then at least he has, like, constant tags. But,
yeah, he's trying to get another one out, but he's not going to.
Yeah. Oh well.
Gosh, you can kill the Stargate.
You know, I kind of like that he didn't kill the Stargate at first. He should have kept vision there, but he kind of forced Fade to manually cancel, so... but yeah, it is weird that he doesn't go back and kill it.
Yeah, I mean, he could eventually send another probe down, put 3 more Stargates down.
Proxy Tempest!
Yeah, right? With shield batteries.
Yes! Never done that before!
No, I'm sure.
Oh, man.
So Fate is chrono boosting Immortals out with Stalkers.
Actually, speaking of, Fade was helping me clean up my Proxy Tempest.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. So he's well aware of it and what you can do. But,
He needs to... I was going to say, he needs to get those Immortals out of the back there. He's got 3 Stalkers in place for that drop. Going right over the Stalkers, too.
he changed his vector just slightly.
Barely, yeah.
Like, he sensed that there would probably be stalkers there. Because I don't think he scanned. He got all the stalkers.
Yeah. That's 3 immortals, though. Definitely gonna push that back. I still think he should eventually go down to the pro by that Stargate. So what's John's main?
John's main is Terran.
Oh, okay. And Phase is normally Protest, but he's playing Zerg now, right?
Yeah, it used to be Protoss, and he recently
Right.
switched to Zerg. Yeah. So they're playing their quote best race.
Right. So this actually could be a long macro game.
Yeah, given the cross spawn on a 4-player map and the fact that
Yep.
both of them opened with a aggressive option that wasn't an all-in by any means, like just a harass type option.
Yep.
Both of them are fine to transition into the macro phase.
Yeah. Hey, he's sending the probe over to the Stargate. He's putting the pylon down. That drop's not going to do much. It's the probe.
The other drop is going to come into the main, and
yeah, he's got it. Oh, he pulled his immortals down. He had it all up into the. He had all his immortals in the mineral line. He pulled them down.
I bet he regrets that decision.
Yeah, he had them all sitting right there.
He loses his.
The robo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the drop's going to come back into the natural. John's really picking Fade apart with his drops here.
That's 21 probe kills.
Ow.
Yeah.
And it continues. Yo-yo back and forth, back and forth. Okay, at least now Fade has finally split his forces, so he will not.
That was a shame he pulled those immortals up, because it wouldn't have done anything.
He won't incur any additional losses from this stage of the game. He did make a Void Ray.
Yeah, and he's putting a gateway down so he can warp in down John's side of the map.
I think he's wanting to pick off the Medivacs and then like all in behind this, but I just don't see that going well with how much Terran has.
Yeah, and he's making Liberator, he's got tanks.
Blink is good, it's just not that good.
No. He's up by 20-some army supply, and he's up by...
Well, maybe if he can get some... Oh wait, no. He lost his sentries. Never mind.
Well, those immortals. Yep. Yeah, it's a shame that he pulled his immortals out. It could have been a really long game. Okay, so we have Fade up 11-8.
11-8. Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna be here a while.
Oh yeah. Well, Fade said something in chat, something about, we should be done in 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. I'm like, I don't think your math is right.
No. I mean, if it was 35-0, that would have been tough. Catalina. So have you ever played any other race other than Protoss?
I off-race as Zerg.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I like this map, this 3-player map.
Okay.
Yeah. I played Protoss. I think I have 3,000 Protoss games.
Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't played it in quite a while.
My Terran is complete trash, so I don't even bother.
I've barely even tried it in custom games.
Yeah. Once upon a time, I had this like small dream of playing random, and then I realized that like I just can't play Terran, so it's like forget it.
You know, okay, so we're on 11, 8, 19. This is our 20th game. We haven't had a mirror matchup yet.
Wow.
Yeah. That's really strange.
What's strange?
That we haven't had a mirror matchup.
Oh, yeah. Uh, 0.33 times 0.33, right? Well, no, it's not even that, because... Oh, here comes that cannon rush. No. This is the wrong spot. I'm sorry. No. This is not where you... Oh, okay.
He needs to pull a few more drones, though. Oh, maybe not.
No. Yeah, because he had one drone blocking the one viable cannon location.
Right, right.
So... I mean, he could have gone the low ground possibly, too, but I don't... Does John know how to build a gateway when he's cannon rushing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hey, he actually stole his gas, though.
Yeah, he didn't actually... He never built a forge, so...
Oh, okay. You should just let that gas finish.
Yeah, I agree, since you're against the Protoss.
Yeah. I mean, I coach a lot of Zerg players, and if they can take the Protoss's gas, you know as well as anybody how much you guys need gas. I mean,
No, one of the things I actually... okay, so I cannon rush predominantly PvZ. PvP, I play more standard, but one of the things I do in my... And I'm gonna put in quotes, more standard, is I will just send a... Like, the very first thing I do is I send a probe across the map and gas steal.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I coach a lot of the players is the very first drone that gets minerals, put it on control group 1 and take it over and take the Protoss's gas.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, first thing you gotta do typically is they'll make a zealot, which they don't want to do. Right? He's making a zealot. We can delay their warp gate, definitely delay the Stargate. He's actually gonna get probe killed.
A lot of nuisance for John.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose the Zealot to the 4 Lings. They've been microed well. Like, the Zealot can theoretically win, or should theoretically win that, but if the Lings are microed correctly, then, and the Zealot is not.
Yeah, he needs to get that robo down.
This is not a very good wall coming out of John. It's gonna take him longer to wall this because I don't think he can wall this. The Lings are gonna deny him access.
But he was floating 900 minerals. He could have put down 2 pylons and 3 gateways.
Yeah. That's cute. Hugging the stalker with the probes.
Yeah, right? Please put a wall down.
Yes, a wall would be good.
Yeah, it would be good here. There's actually not even down that many workers.
Are we gonna get a full wall? He might do a full wall from his pylon.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually,
he's gonna leave the gap, which
yeah,
better. It just
he's actually getting a dark shrine already. That's not necessarily a bad idea.
Did he ever build the robo? No, he didn't.
He tried to, but it got blocked.
I was thinking he might DT drop as opposed to just use DTs. Having the drop ability for DTs gives you so much more maneuverability with your DTs.
Oh shoot! The Lings got in.
I think that's pretty much game at that point.
Yeah.
Like, Ling's in once, okay. Ling's in twice, same game,
Yeah.
not okay.
Now they got speed. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he made speed!
Yeah, no doubt.
What? Is this Fade playing? I think Fade got tired of playing a best of 69 and asked for a sub.
That DT Shrine finishes?
But he's seen it, so like, what is he?
No, but you don't see it now.
He could have clicked on it anyway when it was
I know.
developing.
No, I was just saying he definitely sees it
Oh
now.
yes.
He went right. Yeah, he went right next to it. In fact, I thought he initially started to attack it, then he changed his mind and went into the
He does have a spore down in his main and natural. He doesn't have detection at his third, but
he's up. He's taking a fourth base. He's up 20 drones.
I'm surprised he didn't start a overseer.
Yeah, he's got a lair.
Wait,
He put down.
what? Wait,
Oh, he's getting a Hydra then.
he saw the Dark Shrine. Okay, I guess he didn't see it.
How could he not see it? He's got enough links though. He can go down and he should save it.
I don't know. DTs have a lot of DPS.
I know they do.
Okay, he does.
Barely, yeah. He puts down his tech so late though. I mean, he doesn't get. He's got his Hydra den now. Finally, he's actually up to 5 bases.
That was interesting.
Yeah. He's got a banging. He's getting banging speed, which he should be fine. He warps in some bangings here.
You know, this is probably the most standard I've seen Fade play CVP.
Oh, he actually got the hatchery though.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about the other 2 though.
I mean, it's a small consolation prize for how many resources he's lost.
Yeah.
And the Zerg has lost a good bit too. Like, it's been a lot of Lings thrown away, but Zerg is up a base, which, I mean, the game is not terribly uneven for, like, how much damage the Zerg has done. But, I mean, the supply tells it all, right, really.
Yeah. I mean, he's got actually the right units. He just doesn't have enough of them. I mean, Charge and Adepts are good against Immortal. They're good.
Sure. Okay, this is a better place to take a fight with your shield battery, but it's gonna run out of energy, and I don't see how you... Yeah, no. Okay, Fade is probably going to... Yeah. There's the win.
Yep. 12-8.
Do you know how to do double digits for the score?
Did he say shift? I forgot. He wasn't sure, and all of a sudden he figured out. I forgot what he said. And I was telling him how to do the single ones and all that, but he...
Yeah, because I know how to do singles. I just don't know.
Yeah. He'd say double tap or something. I don't know. Central Protocol. Oh, God. I remember this map, too.
I don't.
No?
Nope.
How long you been playing?
I've been playing since about the start of Wings of Liberty, but I forget
you'll
the
remember.
maps. So.
You'll remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Why? know, this map felt like it belonged in Marine Arena. All right, cross spawns. That is the extent of the intro.
Yes. One's a Zerg and one's a Protoss.
Yes. Races is stated. Spawn location stated.
One's red and one's orange. There you go. Figure it out yourself, guys. We're not going to tell you who's. Oh, you can see it.
What did you say the score was?
It's 12-8. Did you figure it out?
I'm gonna try again. Oops. Da 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 da. I do not know.
I thought it said something about double tapping or something. Control double tap? Maybe? I don't know. He figured it out, but he didn't really tell me.
That's helpful.
What if he's still where to continue? Oh my god, it looks like a standard opening for both players. It is.
It's a 4-player map,
Yeah, right?
and you don't know what.
Well, that didn't stop him the last time. The last 4-player map, they did a proxy starter. In the perfect location, too.
Oh my. I'm still trying to figure out how to
Yeah.
how to get the
What if he can...
Let's just run our fingers through the entirety of the keyboard, see what happens.
I just sent him a message. I said, "Are you still awake by any chance?" Uh-oh, that's quite a few lanes. He needs to get a pylon behind that.
Uh-oh.
The pylon behind... Oh, yeah.
I broke the stream.
Oh, no.
There's a units lost tab that I can't close.
You can't... Oh, no.
Okay, I got it, finally. Oh, man. Metabolic boost is almost done.
You must have a delay on the stream, right?
It's like 15 seconds.
Oh. It's a lot of wings moving across the map with only one in depth.
There is a shield battery there, but yeah.
Yeah, that's only...
It's gonna need more.
That warp gate's done, so if he warps into something.
Charge has started, but
Yep.
um,
He also got an oracle.
I don't know how he takes a third right now. Like, I assume he wants to take a third because he doesn't have a gateway explosion, and his charge only just started, so it's not like...
And he's taking a fourth gas, too.
Yeah, this
I think
is...
he did this before. I mean, if you would have just taken... The Overlord sitting right there, too. If you just pulled right out of gas, put down 9 gateways, he's putting down a Twilight, or a Templar Archive.
Okay, these oracles are gonna fly in, get some drones. 4 so far. Could get another 1 or 2. He wants it, he gets it. Oh, and still another. Maybe? Oh, out of energy. Okay, bye.
That's a lot of lings going across the map. I don't know what he's gonna do with them.
Does he have a Baneling Nest?
No, he's getting roach upgrades. He was gonna put down a roach warren, then he.
No Banes makes John a sad Zerg.
Yes. Lots of Banes here probably would have made him very happy.
Yes.
So what did he ever build? He was going to start a roach. He was going to start a roach warren, and then he moved his, because you could see where he was going to build it, and then he pulled his drone back.
Oh.
Build it.
Huh. Okay.
Not sure.
I mean, the one thing these lings are accomplishing is
going Spire. Okay, that's why he didn't do it.
Ah, I see.
Changed his mind, went to Spire.
Like, it's gonna take Fade forever to expand. We're at the 6-minute mark, and there's no third. I mean,
yeah, I mean he was getting missile upgrades too.
this is just gonna turn into a 2-base all-in.
Yeah. Without those lings over there, those charge lots are gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, those lings could just run into the main, or the Protoss base.
Yeah. They're still gonna do a lot of damage though.
Yeah.
He's got Archons with it, and he also has Prism. They're gonna do a lot of damage.
Well, if he sends the lings in, then it makes it so that this army is the only army he has to work with.
Yeah, right.
And
So
he does send those lings in.
Both do a lot of damage, John.
But I don't think he can stop this Protoss army, so...
No. Even with the mutas he can make, he's making 6 mutas. That's not gonna do anything with charge.
Yeah.
He's got 3 Archons.
John is just dead.
Yeah.
John's even defending with his Warpins, so he's actually going to clean up the lings and not incur too many probe kills. I mean, he is going to lose like half of his natural, but... or most of his natural, rather.
Yeah, he's got 4 Archons.
No, that's a normal build from Fade, I would say. He opens Proxy Stargate into a 2-base all-in with a sort of fake third. And it's like the third is his fail-safe in case his 2-base all-in does damage but doesn't like kill and he loses the Warp Prism or something.
I got Fade's answering our question. He just messaged me back. He said double click with the mouse.
Double click with the mouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought he said was double click, but
Hi, Sunlily. I don't know whose idea this was, but I would like to strangle them. I'm kidding.
well, let's see. 13. He's only got to win 22 more. Or yeah, 22 more. Right? Yeah. That's a mistake. What's the score? 13 to 8.
Daesan Station. This sounds familiar, but...
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, Oh, no, no, not, no, no!
Yeah, uh-huh.
No, this is, yeah, no, I remember this one well. Because it was stupid.
There's a lot of maps that you can see why they're not in the map pool anymore. So we got a 13-12 from John, and where the hell is the... Oh, this is a terrible map. That's where that gold base is. Where was he putting his... Oh, okay, he's walling off there.
I kind of like that.
Oh, I do too, and then he can just grab the gold.
I don't know if that will help him against, like, well,
Best thing to do on this map is for a Zerg player to go roaches.
Yeah,
Really quick roaches.
that's my thinking. If he just goes roaches, then
And actually, the best thing to do is just take 2 roaches behind the gold,
right,
turn them into Ravagers, and you just deny mining the whole time.
right. And you can work on the rocks with, like, lings or something. He's building it. Why is he building his factory on this side?
I don't know. Either way, he's not going to break through it.
These lings are going to start working on those rocks.
Going around the backside and working on the rocks there, yep. So he must remember this map. That overlook's going to be alright. So
The
again,
test of endurance.
Again, no Bailey nest.
John doesn't believe in banelings.
No, but he is getting lengthy. But I like this actually breaking those rocks down. His overlord's in there. He sees it. There's no wall at his main.
Yeah, it's like the more attack paths a Zerg has, the better, right?
Oh yeah. Well, he actually probably needs to leave some of those lings at home. Because if he gets a bunch of Marines and goes back across the map.
Yeah, I should definitely split his forces a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't need all of those. Look at him walling in the other ramp. He doesn't even think. He doesn't even think about the rocks here.
Rocks are indestructible.
Yeah. Those lings aren't going to be here in a minute. He's almost got it. Do I take the gold? Yeah, go ahead. Tell him to try. Try to take. He's like, how the hell did he get in here? Where the hell's he going with those? No, you're not going to.
Actually,
See, now the Marines are over there.
Okay, John does have enough for a hatch.
Does he have a drone?
His drones got out.
Oh, okay.
I think, is he gonna take, John needs to throw down building.
Yeah, he does.
But
He needs to send half of his wings back to take out those Marines before he loses that hatchery.
I mean, he certainly has the money for. Okay, he is gonna start it now. Why did you start it here? There's no place to mine. Okay, this hatch is just like safety. It's not like.
Say, you can cancel that. Just cancel it.
Okay. So John does win.
Yeah. Well, that is just the fact somebody remembered the map.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Fade was walling up everywhere he possibly could, except for the one place that
Mattered.
that John actually went through. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see more games like that, where someone just remembers some quirk
Yeah.
about the map better.
Yeah, I think so too. Did you figure out the score by any
Yes,
chance?
I did.
Oh, okay, so it worked.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 13-9 now. Oh, I gotta turn on my ceiling again. Hold on. I just had to buy a new set of headsets. And Christ, these things are hot. In fact, I went to somebody from Sonic Aftermath asked me to cast, and I went to cast, and I put on my headset, and one side broke off. I actually had to duct tape it while I was casting. It worked all right.
I remember Daybreak. It was a good map.
Yeah.
I mean, there are better maps since, and
Well, I think a lot of these are really race specific. Like for Zerg, it's a little tough because there's not a lot of bases that even the third base. Look how far it is away from the natural.
yeah.
That's a long way for Zerg.
Yeah, I mean, in its day, it was a good map, I should say. I think now, with the way maps are, like, maps could be so much better.
Yeah, well, the other thing is with Legacy of the Void.
Right.
I think that is a huge difference on the maps because, that third base for Zerg, you didn't even take until 6 or 7 minutes, and now you take your third at like 2 or 2.5 minutes.
Right, and the third really does have to be a lot closer, or else you're just in a lot of trouble.
Yep. Oh, we have a mirror matchup.
Finally!
Finally! And a ZVZ to boot.
And neither of them went hatch first, so
no.
That's like
we're gonna see. Now we're gonna see who's the better micro with Zerglings and Banelings.
Yeah.
Maybe not even Banelings.
It will probably get to Banelings, I think, but I will be surprised if it gets to Roaches, to be honest.
Yeah. John doesn't. He opens up 13-12, but then he doesn't make a Baneling nest. And Fade opened up, and he's up in drones and has an expansion. He opened like a 17 pool.
John may drop a Baneling nest the moment he sees that his opponent is Zerg.
Yeah, he might.
He doesn't know yet.
He's got it.
Okay, he sees the creep.
He does now. Yeah. He should be fine.
Lings are gonna run into the main.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he didn't lose any drones. Yeah. John should have this.
I think advantage goes to Fade. He has the expansion up much faster, and
oh, Fade. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's who I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the colors mixed up. Yeah. Yep.
No Baneling nest yet for either of them, actually.
No, that's what I was saying. John does this 13-12 after he went back into gas. Oh, look at the minerals he's floating though.
Well, he doesn't have a hatch down yet.
No. There goes the Baneling
There's the Baneling nest.
Yeah.
I definitely would have liked to see him put gas back in the moment he saw the creep.
Yeah. And expand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Fate should have this fairly easily.
Yeah, the economic advantage
He's also getting the Bailing Nest.
is pretty huge at this point.
Yeah. They're going to be done just about the same time. So we do get to, plus his hatchery is finished. So that's a lot of lings, though.
Strength in numbers, but better positioning and queen support.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Fade was droning behind this too, so.
John's actually in a lot of trouble now.
Yeah.
He is morphing his first two banelings, and they can walk down this ramp and possibly get a good connection. That was okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of all he needed. Okay.
Mm.
I like how this one ling is chasing these four lings.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's got those two morphing banelings there. He's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think Fade's got this fairly easily.
Yeah.
Up 30 to 15 drones. He's got his banelings done. Ooh, that was good. I knew that was
They all hit the queen. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That's game.
Yeah.
John doesn't know he's dead yet.
Yeah. But Fade plays Zerg, right? That's what he's playing now?
He what?
Isn't Fade playing Zerg now?
Yeah.
Instead of Protest?
Yeah.
Big advantage.
There we go.
Yeah.
Save himself some time so he can possibly sleep at some point in his life.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure as the
Dash and terminal.
as soon as they start getting a little more weary, I think it's going to definitely favor Fade because he's definitely got the two races behind him.
Well, John off races as Protoss a good bit, but I don't. His Protoss. Oh my
Not quite
goodness!
there yet.
What was that?
It's just not quite there yet, or
the cannons need so much work.
yeah, right. I know.
I'm sure his macro is fine because that carries pretty well from Terran to Protoss, but those cannons, oh my.
Yeah. God, these maps.
Yeah, I remember Dash and Terminal. I remember scratching my head at who designed.
I remember we played this when Archon first came out on this map. Oh,
Perfect.
that was crazy.
It's like Yorina.
Yeah, I mean you can get in behind the natural, and yeah, it's just a weird map.
What was the score?
There's a gold base. It's 14-9.
Okay.
There's the one gold base by the southern watchtower there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I remember pylon rushing.
Pylon rushing on this map. Yeah, with the mothership. Right. God, this almost looks like a standard opening from both players, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you get handed a really weird map, and like you don't know how to abuse it, so you just open standard so you can defend whatever abuse may come.
Yeah. And John is pretty much prepared to handle anything as a Terran, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So this should be a little bit more standard with them both playing races they're much better at. Be nice to see a macro game though. Or closer to one.
Well, we are gonna get that Roach Warren because it is Fade.
Oh yeah. Not that it's not gonna be cheesy, but so this should be the 3 Roach.
I don't
believe.
I don't remember when his pool and patch went down.
There's 3.
Yeah, okay. I was too busy gawking at the map.
Yeah. But it's still such a long ways around the map to get there.
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting bunker placement.
Yeah.
I dig it.
It was kind of long. Actually, you're supposed to more Ravager across. It moves so much faster.
Shh.
Oh, you really? As soon as you get out, you should have to guess. She took a 3rd base behind this, so that's just 3 road pressure. Get in the bunker.
No, you can still harass that middle line pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
There's the end of that harass.
Yeah. Or not.
Now he's supposed to go into Mutas and put down 2 Evo chambers and then do +1 roaches.
How many mutas do you get with that?
5. 7 is a good number. Just enough to harass their mineral lines, keep them at home, and then you just take 3 base. You just get 3 Evo chambers and do a shit ton of roaches.
Okay.
Because the Mutas stop them from getting tanks and everything.
Right, right.
Getting the lair. Boy, he has enough drones in his main base. He should transfer some of those. There you go. Fill your gas at your main. What did he put down? 2 Evo chambers. Okay.
You know, actually, now that I think about this map a little bit more, and the fact that both of them open standard, the short air distance may have encouraged this, because in the event that one of them spawns as Zerg, they know each other's races very quickly. So, like, cheeses are less desirable given the rush distance on top of that.
Right.
So, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically, though, where the gold is, you see the gold right kind of between the bases? You need a couple of spores there as Zerg. You can see right where his medevacs are going?
Yeah.
You need a couple of spores right there.
Yeah, he has 1 spore in the mineral line, but that's not exactly going... Oh, he did move it forward, but that's 1 spore. I don't know if 1 is enough.
No, it's not.
Definitely not.
Really
nice drop location.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Pull your drones. Pull your drones.
Oh!
It wasn't bad.
Yeah. Having the Ravagers definitely helped.
Yeah. Oh, one of the medevacs goes down.
Both, in fact.
Both of them actually went down. I don't know if he got one with corrosive bile, but no, that was pretty good.
Yeah, actually, all things considered, losing a queen and 4 drones is perfectly acceptable defense.
Yeah, no doubt. He's still on 2 bases. He's got he's got his third done, but
His third is flying over, and okay, he's gonna open up these rocks so that he can parade push, I think. Oh, I guess.
see if he had a spire down and went into the main with 7 mutas,
Uh,
and then just continue with roaches after that.
mm-hmm.
That's why it works so well, because you get the same Evo chambers upgrades, 4 bases, all that stuff, but you just do the mutas to. I mean, he would tear up that mineral line.
I see. It's kind of a in-between step to...
It's just a mind game, is all it is, really.
Yeah.
It just forces him to get turrets, no tanks. So John's going to keep going across the map with his Marines and the 1 tank there.
These Ravagers need to, or may need to come home unless... Yeah, okay. It's gonna get a little bit base tradey.
Yeah. He just right-clicked his whole army right by the Marines. Ooh.
Ow.
That wasn't good. Yeah, that wasn't good at all. He
Now
just
this
lost.
Spore got one of the 2 Liberators, and he's come back to defend.
There goes the other Liberator.
I kind of wonder whether... like... how much of their decision making is affected by how many games they've played. Like, where does stamina start to affect this?
Yeah, right. Exactly. He's going to push him back, and he's still on 4 bases.
Yeah.
He's up on he's up 20 drones.
Supply is relatively even.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know if John's going to realize he's putting his fist back down.
You know, I feel like Fade could be a lot... like, I think this is okay for Fade, but, like, he could be ahead if things were... like, it just seems a little bit awkward the way things have gone. Like, the drop was the one thing that went really well for him, and at that point I think he was ahead, but he just had, like...
He's got a lot of Marauders, too.
Yeah, John's incurring
Yeah.
way more damage from this parade push than I think Fade should have let him. Like, he was out of position with his Roach Ravager army, so then he lost a base. And
Yeah, John's got the...
yeah.
Both on the same upgrades. He should have it.
Good surround, but I don't think that's enough.
Too many Marauders.
And Marauders, tanks, everything to deal with roaches.
Yep. So that was one of the better games, though.
Yeah, it was a lot more even, and
yeah. So now it is 14-10.
Oh my. Now I'm starting to forget games played. I'm glad you're doing the notes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get water once this is loaded in.
Okay.
So that I'm not falling asleep at the cast. Defender's Landing sounds familiar, but
It's funny that until even looking at it like here before the games actually start up, it's like, do I remember this map? And then when it first comes up, it's like, oh yeah, I remember.
usually I remember looking at it from here, but right now I don't. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wanna do like 10 more games, then continue another day. Okay, I put it on your vision. Go get it.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, we have another mirror matchup. Ooh, we're gonna get a cannon rush by both players. You're missing it, Zeno. Cannon rush by both players.
Excellent.
Oh no.
You know, I think Fade is going to win this then. Actually, John has been using really aggressive cannons, so when it's cannon versus cannon, walls are actually not are very important.
Actually, Fade has it right in the main.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, John's starting to get him into the main, but
okay, so if John loses this high ground probe, he's dead.
yeah, right.
Because the cannons have locked him out from getting a second probe up here. Meanwhile, John is unaware of Fade's cannons, so with that first cannon completing on the high ground, he's gonna be okay. These cannons that John does have on the high ground are actually not protected, so Fade can pull.
Yeah, he can actually get his probes out.
Oh, the probe went down. Okay, Fade wins.
So it looks like they're not going to do best of 69.
They said 10 more games and continue another day,
like
or?
That. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so they're just not going to complete their best of 69 in one sitting.
Right. Bunch of wimps. No. Now I drink all this coffee and I'm still going to stay up all night.
They didn't ask you if that was okay.
You talked me into staying up all night. I'm ready to go. And you guys are going to be in bed and I'm going to sit here twiddling my thumbs wondering what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I guess I can run EU and play StarCraft in a couple hours. Thanks a lot.
I kind of had suspicion that might happen. It's like
that's kind of like when they ask you to. Oh, I remember. This is a cool map. I remember. Or it's kind of like when they say, "Can you work third shift tonight?" Right? So you sleep all day, and then they call you up and say, "Oh, by the way, we don't need you." I like this map, especially against Protoss.
Okay, I remember the name, but I don't remember the map itself.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks familiar-ish.
Wait a minute. No, it's not the map I thought.
Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's got the pocket expansion. I did not like this against Protoss. No Zerg
It's
player
like saying you
pocket
liked
expansion.
Acolyte against Protoss at that point.
I was trying to think of the name, but it was a green map, but it was a 4-player map. Can't remember what it was. Ooh, we have another ZVZ. I like how they look around and they're like, "Where's my expansion?" And yeah, this wasn't a bad map though. I mean, as a Zerg, you don't take your pocket expansion.
Right. You
At least, like, not against Terran, because you want your creep spread to start going out from the other base. But it was still tough against Protoss.
I think that's how Zerg just generally plays maps that have pocket expansions nowadays. Like, once upon a time, there was a day and age where you expanded normal as a Zerg, and then Zerg realized that, hey, I will have units, and my units will defend.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
I can put that on the low ground and defend that with some Zerglings, get my queens and my creep spread going, then take the pocket expansion.
Right.
Yep.
And then they also, it was also like this, in the same motion they realized, hey, now they don't know if my third has been taken yet, so now I can do 2 base all-ins.
Exactly. Yep. So we got the same thing going on here. John opened up like 13-12 again, and Fade opened up 17 pool, so he's going to have the economic lead again. So basically,
I wonder if it'd be a repeat.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Unless John actually puts down a Baneling Nest, but Fade's still going to have the drone lead.
I think John has to put down the Baneling Nest because he needs to get critical damage done with his Lings, and if he does not...
He actually did. He didn't the last game, but he's got it down now.
Okay.
Last time he did this, he didn't put it down. Okay, don't attack that. Whatever you do, don't lose those Lings. You're going to have Ling speed faster than John is. Don't lose those Lings.
He wants the queen.
I know he does. Really bad.
He wants it. He doesn't get it.
Not gonna get it.
Oh man.
But he is gonna have Banelings this time.
10 health, was it? At the end of that? Oh, what was the score?
15-10. So now he's got Ling speed and he's got Banelings.
Okay. You can definitely get some work done with that.
Bay just walked by a whole bunch of them and didn't even see it.
Uh-oh.
Now he's gonna see it.
Uh-oh.
Got a couple of queens, though.
These Banelings are going to get 6 drones. And the queen... Ah. Okay. Fade survives for now.
So worker leads. Workers are still about even. The only thing is, Fade's got that extra base.
Extra base. I mean, all that's doing is allowing him to produce a little bit easier, I think.
Yeah. But he's also able to make a drone here and there. And the thing is, he doesn't have his Baneling Nest. He's just starting it now.
That's actually kind of bad.
Yeah, it is. If he gets a good Baneling hit here, there he's morphing in a couple.
I think Fade is in trubs.
Yeah, I do too. He really needs to not lose all those things, though.
Now the Banelings are going to come in and... Okay. Fade does pick off one of the Banelings. That was...
Yeah, he's gonna get a queen.
Getting the queen really hurts.
not over yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I think Fade is actually held because, like, by the time of this next attack, Fade should have his own banelings, and losing the queen is bad, yes, but it's not like. I think
he can actually drone behind this now.
Mm-hmm. I think
he can actually. I would pull everything back, just defend, and just drone behind it.
Yeah, I think if the rush distance were shorter, then this would be a lot scarier. But because you have such a large rush distance, every time John loses all his banelings, Fade gains so much time. And time has been on his side since the opening of this game.
And Fade should have experience with his Ling Bane macro. But see, he doesn't know that John hasn't expanded either.
That explains his behavior. He's like trying to get across the map in order to put on counter aggression.
That was quite a Bane. Ooh, that could be
Uh-oh. Okay, I think he's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good micro there. But he wasn't aware that he didn't expand, so sooner or later he was going to. I think he had added like 7 drones. He was up like 18 to 12 or something like that. 16 to 10. I guess I should stop drinking coffee. Glad I didn't go out and buy Red Bull like they said they were going
to. Then you won't sleep at all.
I probably won't anyway.
Eastwatch. I don't know if I remember this map.
This is the current map.
No, it's not. It was last season.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still this season.
No, it's in this season's GSL, but it's not in the ladder.
Oh, okay.
I was being sarcastic.
I must be getting tired.
I'm
really not. But.
So, if John spawns as Protoss and he tries to cannon rush, I'm going to scream at him because this is Eastwatch.
Because he's terrible at it, right?
Well, yeah, he's terrible at it, and this is like the last map you want to do it on. So, like, if you're bad at the cannon rush portion, then why bother with the cannon rush portion? Do whatever else you were gonna do. Oh, he's Protoss.
There you go.
The first piece to qualify my statement has been completed.
And against Terran to boot.
Oh gosh. Oh no. This pylon placement screams cannons.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it's not the only place that it... But, yeah.
So what do you do, though, if you're playing against a random? Where do you put your pylon?
I don't put it there against a random.
No.
I mean... Yeah, there's the forge. So, I either use the... I either put it next to my... So, on a map like this, I would probably put it... actually, let me see. I would put it next to my gas, so that I can use the forge to wall for a Reaper.
Right.
And then, my second pylon goes, on the ramp, so that I can wall against Zerg.
Oh, okay. So your first one would be just similar as if you're playing against Terran or Protoss.
Right, right.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, there goes the first pylon. And there goes the first cannon.
Now this is... Actually, the fact that he did not get this... Oh, gosh. This is better, He is denying surface area, but he's not actually. He didn't get a. Yeah, okay. There's the.
That's better, right?
Well, no, here's the problem. He's playing against a Terran, and he doesn't have a probe on the high ground. So,
Right.
like, yes, this is better in that he walled, but these cannons don't actually accomplish anything.
No.
And he knows it.
Would you go yell at him? He's probably like, every time I want a cannon rush and I'm protest, I have to play against Terran.
What do you think I do? I know they're Terran, and I still cannon rush them.
Yeah, but you know how to do it. Give them lessons.
I build it in the mineral
before
line.
they finish their match, right? Give him lessons on cannon rushes. Surprise the shit out of him. The next time he won't be able to hold any of them off. Actually, teach him the build.
I do actually have to teach him how to cannon rush 16-bit because I think he wants to play Protoss for something, and like, if he's gonna play Protoss like this, he needs to work on his cannons.
Yeah.
I mean, that was better. He did wall. It's just, without having that high ground, the location of his cannons was useless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. But I mean, in a match like this, the best of 69, they're not going to let that probe on the high ground. They're not going to let it put down a pylon. You can't do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, there was a point where he could have just mineral walked his probe past the SCV because it was only an SCV blocking. So had he just mineral locked that probe, it would be in past the wall. Right. And then, like, it was doable, actually. But
yeah. Isn't it harder against Terran, though, than any other?
Yeah, Terran is the hardest race to cannon rush, for sure. But it's not actually because Terran walls, it's because Terran can build cyclones.
Right. And bunkers.
Bunkers are... They can be dealt with. The bunker is like the shield battery in a sense. It's a nuisance, and it can certainly hold, but it's not... There are things you do to account for it. A cyclone is... a pair of cyclones can't be accounted for when you're cannon rushing.
Right. If they can get them out.
Right, but they should be able to. Like, if you're doing a 1-1-1, that forge, that factory is pretty fast.
Right.
Like, a lot of people think the reason why is because Terrans can lift, and I'm like, no, if Terran lifts, Terran dies. Or they think it's the tank, and the tank just takes too long. So by the time the tank is out, you either have 3 Zealots and a Stalker, or you have a Void Ray, or Immortal. Like, something.
Right.
But, the Cyclones, there's no way
But you're not talking about straight up cannon rushes either.
I'm talking about printf cannon rushes.
Yeah, right.
With transitions and, like, the works. Like the...
Yeah, right.
I'm talking about the cannon rush that says, if your all-in fails, you weren't all-in enough.
Yep.
But yeah, if we're talking about, like, a really relaxed cannon rush that doesn't have aggressive transitions, it's like trying to macro behind it, then no. There are a lot of things Terran can do to stop.
Right.
Like, Terran is like, at that point, Terran becomes impossible to cannon rush, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Terran is already impossible to cannon rush because Cyclones, but everyone makes mistakes. Should we end it here? Because you're half to 6 to 35. If you want. My fingers are cramping. No endurance. You'll never be full Korean. Oh man. Not because I'm not good. Oh.
Can't believe I've been drinking coffee. I made a whole pot just to stay up tonight. Oh God. His endurance is better. It's perfect.
Oh my. It just doesn't translate to video games.
That must be what he tells her in bed. 5 seconds. Christ, what the hell am I gonna do now? I'm serious. I've been drinking coffee and
Okay, so I think they might continue later,
yeah, they're not good. They're done.
and we're done for the night. All right.
I guess. Well, I think I'll go play StarCraft. Well, geez, it's only 6 o'clock in the morning on EU. And they still got California. There's only 9 o'clock there, so I guess I can play on NA for 3 hours.
Should we, do you want to play one game on stream first?
So you and me?
Why not?
Oh, I don't care. Don't cannon. If you promise not to cannon rush.
Okay, I will promise not to cannon rush you.
Okay. Be nice, because I don't play much anymore. You know I don't, from the Proxy Tempest stream.
Yes, I do. I promise not to cannon rush.
This is crazy.
I think you have lead.
I do?
Yeah, for the party, so you'll have to make the map. Okay, Catalyst. Good, a ladder map.
Yeah. Let's play a regular map. I'm too tired to figure out where to put my expansion. You gotta play Terran, though.
What?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't even gonna be fair.
Well, I mean, I'm not cannon rushing, so you're not really facing a diamond 2. You're facing a diamond 3, I think. I think that's the difference between me cannon rushing and me not cannon rushing.
But I'm not prepared to even do that.
More minerals required. Our probes are under attack.
really want to have to give me a hard time with that?
Uh,
Yeah, I do.
Imagine if I cannon rushed that.
Really?
I was joking.
I know you are.
Insufficient minerals. There are not enough. The enemy is attacking our probes.
Oh, blasted.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Okay. Ah, okay.
More minerals required. Insufficient minerals. There are not enough minerals.
Prismatic core online. Calibrating void lens.
Oh, no, that's not what I
We
want.
require more Vespine gas. Insufficient minerals. Research complete. More Vespine is required. We have not enough Vespine.
I am here in the shadows.
More minerals required.
Oh, that's what's wrong with my building placement.
What?
I had a gap between, like, I built my Stargate, and I thought I put it snug against my Nexus, but it was off by a hex, so, like, I couldn't build something somewhere, and it wasn't making any sense in my brain. Did I? Okay. 1, 2.
We require more Vespine gas. More Vespine.
Glory.
Upgrade complete. We have not enough Vespine. We require more Vespine gas. We must construct additional pylons.
The firstborn shall persevere.
We require additional. There are not enough.
Glory to the day. The firstborn shall...
Our base is under siege.
Calibrating void lens.
Combat awaits.
We've depleted a mineral. The firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Well, now I can sort of fix my building placement.
This vessel shall
We cannot.
Glory to the Daylong.
A mineral field has been depleted.
I return to serve.
The firstborn shall persevere. Najakar, Na, Fire, Shadow, Flame.
Your investment is required.
Glory to the Daylong.
Ow.
His shadow.
Glorious combat is upon us. Combat
I didn't even see them go in there.
enemy. We are of one mind. Glory.
I never saw those in there.
Najakar, we know
Ah, it kind of hurts.
faith
Yeah.
or fear. It shall be done. Najakar. Forward. The temple. For the light. Let none corrupt. Forward. The temple. Combat awaits. Yes, Executor. We are of one mind. To glory.
Well, I think that's probably GG. I never saw your adepts go in there.
Yeah, that is definitely a
Persevere.
painful mistake.
Yeah. That's GG.
Alright.
I need to get back into playing again.
Alrighty. Well,
We'll get together and practice some though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back into playing again, and I really haven't had a chance to. My hands, I cut part of my one finger off, and two of my fingers are numb, and
how'd
So
you cut
just-
your finger?
in a boating accident,
Which finger did you cut?
my middle finger on my left hand,
Okay.
and then my ring finger and my pinky are almost completely numb. So I really have a problem with the keyboard and getting
Yeah.
my fingers in the right place and stuff like
You're
that.
worse off than I am. I actually that's why I changed from Xenodor to Xenodactyl, because I am missing part of my right index.
Now, right hand probably isn't quite as bad, but your left hand, when you got three fingers that don't
Yeah.
work on the keyboard,
Yeah.
it's tough. But
Yeah.
I'm getting back there. I mean, every once in a while I'll get back, and like the other day I played a game. My APM was 240 something, and so I'm getting there, but I'm just not able to. I don't have the accuracy that I used to. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been playing quite a few games on a couple of my other accounts that I'm probably plat 1, I would say. Um, maybe, I mean, maybe Diamond 3. I don't know.
Okay.
It's frustrating because I used to play at Masters level and now I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a lot older than you guys.
Don't
So.
bounce back as fast.
Did you turn the stream off or?
I'm turning it off now.